there's sometimes a little bit of a misconception that in order to improve your English speaking and get more advanced with your English speaking, that you need to know and learn really advanced and fancy vocabulary. And, there's nothing wrong with expanding your vocabulary, but, I'm a teacher who actually cares less about the vocabulary that you know and more about how you actually use it. That's the most important thing. Like, you could know every single word in the English language, but if you don't actually have anything to say, you don't have anything to talk about, you're going to struggle to use those words. You have to be able to put them into a sentence and have something to talk about, right? So what I often kind of encourage with my students is what's maybe more important to focus on is knowing what you want to say, having an opinion, having a stance, having a topic that you want to discuss, right? Knowing how to speak with depth and detail and flexibility, having a personality, having an opinion, right? You could achieve all of that, which are really important skills to have good conversations, and you can do that without needing to know really fancy, impressive vocabulary, right? But I think of like native speakers, right? There are so many examples of people who are really smart and they know a lot of things, they know a lot of vocabulary, maybe they have a lot of knowledge, but they might be really poor conversationalists because they don't know what to say, they don't know what to talk about, they don't know how to connect with people, they don't know how to ask questions. And likewise, there's examples of people who are not super academically smart. They might not know loads of fancy vocabulary, but they have great conversation skills and are extremely personable because they have a good personality. They listen, they connect, they ask questions, they're curious. They have things to say, they pay attention to their life, so they always have things to talk about. So learning how to speak with detail, I think, and actually having an opinion, feelings, sharing your experiences, and really having topics that you're interested in and passionate about and things that you're able to bring to a conversation, I think that is important, more important in day-to-day conversational English than really fancy, impressive vocabulary, right?